この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo, and I made a mistake last week when we finished the 13-episode run of Zan Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei in believing that that was time to say sayonara to Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei. I was wrong. There is a 2-episode OVA called Zan Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei Bangaichi. I don't actually know what that translates to literally because Google Translate wasn't cooperating with me, but it's translated on Mal as No Man's Land. Cool. What I do know is that it is not quite time to say sayonara to our despair teacher. So, we got 2 more episodes. I don't know what they're going to do. I remember in some of the other OVA sequences things, they did new OPs and EDs and cool crazy stuff like that. I don't know if this is going to be more like just a continuation, a couple extra episodes of Zan, or something entirely different, but I'm looking forward to it. I do see the first frame of the episode, and it looks like it's the same intro sequence that we normally get. We'll see if Chiwa Saito does something insane the way she normally does, but yeah, no expectations except for Zetsubou Sensei insanity and Shafty goodness. So let's go ahead and dive on in and watch it. I will say that the version that I downloaded, and this might be important because I struggled, and I went through all of the versions and I read all the comments on Nya. Big truck going by or something. Read all the comments on Nya, and it seemed like some of the other versions were probably better, but they simply would not download for me, like, at all. I was getting no seeds, no nothing. So I ended up grabbing the one that is 1.1 gigabytes, and it has the most seeds, which is uploaded by, well, I don't want to say it's submitted by Nya torrents. It's uploaded by a word that I don't want to say .wordpress.com. You can find it if you just search Bangaichi on Nya. It'll come up. It's the one with the most seeds. Okay, so if you want to sync up with the exact same version, great. If you manage to get one of the other versions to actually download, great. I assume that the subs for this are not going to be the best, but we'll do the best that we can with what we've got. Cool. So I've got episode 1 of 2 of Bangaichi up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There will be 2 versions of this reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version with the video up there, linked in the description, and a timer-based version up on YouTube. If you want to do a syncy thing and sync up your own copy of these episodes with the timer-based version, you're welcome to do so. Just get your copy ready, because the beep beep timer to count you down will be coming at you now. Alright, all is the same. And, yep. Mammonism? Zimbabwe. Yeah. Um... Donald? Um, there are some severe moral problems with this whole setup. The numbers don't lie. Oh. Is that different? No, it's the same. No subs for it. Hmm. That was different. What? 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 Now they're all falling. We didn't have Kafka in the when she was doing the spinny thing. What? Okay. But Ghost Story 08, what? Network of the Proletariat. Okay. Yikes, that's 720p though. Okay, it's fine. It's a cute outfit. Waku waku. No sign translations. Alright, we got a pun. Rock in a hard place. Hmm. Got it. But it's free. Yeah. Hmm. And into despair we go. Oh, you were there? Yeah, but what about their electricity? Yeah. The important things. You shut your whore mouth. Thank you. Yes, that is the good argument. Hmm. I like these. But Kumeta always does. That was the spy lady, right? Yep, she's a background gag now. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's yes and, not demo date. Demo as in demolition? Secret agent. This is where we get weird, right? It's a fair enough point. Hello, spy lady. Uh-huh. I wonder who that is. Uh-huh. Hmm. Hmm. Look straight at the camera. Of what kind? Yeah. Sure you are, Maria. Hmm. Stick butt dog has ascended. That's real bad. But she's real cute. All is forgiven. What? Wait, what? Hi, Kumeta. Oh, okay. Oh, story time? Wait, that's night is short. Like 100% that's night is short. The girl with the apple? 100%. I mean, sure. Time for oddities? Hmm. Hmm. Ooh. What? Because you're normal. Hmm? Oh. Oh. Can't do anything wrong. Okay. I was worried there for a second. I was like, is Kafka going into despair? Unclear arms? Talk about things so pretentious that nobody understands them, so you're forced to laugh. Oh, right. We used that word a while ago. Eh. Eh. This is a clever bit. Hmm. I really like these. The little split door. Of economics? Meru Meru. Ha ha ha. Huh. Hi, Chie Sensei. Being idiots. Also that. Whoa. Oh, cool angle. What? Is this badass sensei? Oh, hi. Cool episode? Doing what? Much murder? Why? I'm scared of what's behind that door. Um, That's not translated. Does she have an opposite sister? Chichil and Mitil? She has an opposite sister. Perfect. And everything is just so. And instantly. That's awesome. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Extraordinary at it, even. Kitane. I don't get it. I'm sure that there's a pun built into her name. Salute in hand ready. Oh, Jesus. Magic powers. And... Ooh. Much murder. Told you it wasn't me. I feel like I recognize the shampoo from somewhere. Heartwarming backstory? Hmm. So all of this is self-sacrifice for your little sister because she's fucking crazy. Lady. Hmm. Hmm. Oh no. Oh no, do not scrub the Yakuza. So even if she were to marry into the Itoshikis, she would still be Kitane. Kitane with two T's is dirty. Okay. I haven't been paying attention to whether there have been any changes in the ED. Shit. There's got to be something at the end. All speculation. Wait, what? What is this? Okay. Oh, that looks familiar. Where have I seen this style before? Specifically the digital shading style. I've seen this before, and it was pretty recently. We'll find out. Okay, this was an okay episode. Little bits of changes to the OP are interesting. It caught me off guard when we had this moment and no floating Kafka, and then we get some things that are changed. So all of these guys have these strange, almost Getsudan Inukuri. In fact, I'm sure that they are Getsudan Inukuri. Things on their heads. They've got these flames, and then we see flashes of all the girls with strange machinery and like vacuum tube stuff, and then plants. Yeah, plants growing out of, I assume that's Kafka. Very weird. And then we go back to mostly normal until we have all of the girls dropping from the sky head first, raining down upon everything, and this time no sensei to catch them. I actually really like this idea. It reminds me a lot of one of the ways that wallpapers are often done for ensemble cast shows. You do like a color for each character and put them across. You'll find them for like Monogatari series. You'll find a wallpaper like that. But we use the traditional like broadcast footage failure thing, and also color check chart instead. It's pretty cool. Just dropping them out. Weird. There are a number of different styles going on, some of which seem Inukuri-esque, and then all of the girls flashing through as though they're all the same body. Really cool. But with some with very different colored hair and strange things. And then some really weird... I mean, this OP is full of weird things, but... yeah, some very weird stuff. Okay, so this section of the demonstration, I don't understand the pun of it. And just to make sure for my own purposes, I'm just going to look up the word vacillate. Just to make sure. Alternate or waver between different opinions or actions, or be indecisive. Okay, and then there's some kind of a pun in the Japanese that goes between demo something and the other thing. We'll figure that out once we go to the... I'll just grab the rewatch thread. Rewatch Zan Sayonara Sensei Bangaichi. Yay. Found it. If it should decide to load, and it did. Great. Okay. The pun. I don't find it. I can't find it. Hmm. Let me find when they say, yeah, when he says vacillation. Demo Koshin. Demo Koshin. It's a video game for Sony PlayStation Portable. Can't find it. Okay, well, we know that there's a pun there between Demo Koshin and Demo Koshin. Okie dokie. Translation of chapter 136. Oh, it's a protest. Something about having a large wait, what? Alright, I guess the manga chapters are very strangely translated, or this is very strangely translated. The end card that I recognize the art style from is Range or Range, I'm not sure. Range Murata, who we saw him recently. Oh, Copcraft. Did original author for Copcraft. That's where I've seen that kind of sort of soft shaded aesthetic art style, which I really like the art for the covers of Copcraft. I was sad that it didn't have the best of adaptations, but yeah, he does wonderful character designs that aren't very animatable. Cool. Something about bloodshed in the Amur River, and then Tane's card is translated here. Put in order, sis. Okay. Sure. Kitsu Tane. For dirty. Cool. Something about a traditional song that has become associated with the labor parties and socialist parties. There's a Ranma 1/2 reference. The character in the label is Shampoo. That's why that was... Okay, that's why that was familiar. It's from Ranma, which I saw fucking ages ago, but her hair color is different. Cool. Got it. Okay, so we start off with this protest segment that's okay. Not my favorite segment, but not bad either, where we start off protesting things and then immediately sort of waver on the opinion that we're trying to go with. And then it turns into some gags around Maria, which are pretty great. And then it turns into Kumeta just continuously vacillating with half his face hidden so that we definitely know it's him, talking about all of the reasons why he does and does not like doing what he's doing. Then we have this segment where we immediately reference Night is Short with the cover here and joke about it. I guess I wonder if the author of Night is Short is a Kyoto U graduate. I would assume so, given the way that they've done this, but the whole bit is built around this idea that, like, if you make something strange, then, or not strange, but if you make it seem highfalutin, then people will immediately ascribe greater value to it, regardless of whether it actually has any weight. I think that a lot of the time when we're talking about anime, we end up sticking to calling things like this certain buzzwords, like either I'm 14 and this is deep, or even edgy is often used for this kind of material, where it's needlessly obfuscated what the actual intent and meaning is, because there is no actual intent and meaning, so you just use big words and seemingly dark or interesting or philosophical concepts in order to make up for the fact that you don't actually have a good story to write. happens pretty often, and it's kind of interesting. It's also rather tongue in cheek because Zetsubou Sensei is one of those shows where sometimes they do insane things and crazy gags, uh, with the sole purpose of like, this is inscrutable, so I guess I'll laugh at it. The thing that I think I'm gonna take away from this episode more than anything is these little quick cut segments. I really like these. They're reminiscent, of course, of the sliding rice paper screen doors. But these segments are gorgeous, and they're a great way for side characters to insert themselves into a piece of a conversation and just say something. When usually we would have the off color cuts, which I'm sure I could find one of, but you probably know what I mean, where we get like a flat color palette, usually like three tones, and have a character react to something or say something. And then I actually want to see these two cuts. There are two cuts here in quick succession. We get this pretty awesome punch from Chiri, and then we get this crazy background animated cut as we do a full matrix circle around uh, Sensei before we return to more normalcy. Pretty cool. And then I really like the two angles that are chosen immediately after this. This one, and then we go to here, so we get the far below and the far above. It's very dramatic and over dramatic, and it fits Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei, but it reminds me more than anything of Trigger Works. It's just interesting. Also, the cut of her walking down the hallway is pretty cool, and the introduction of her sister is kind of wonderful. Got the Mazon boxes and all kinds of things. Wonder what does this say? Something steamed sweet potato along with the okay, weird. Fanatic C. Just tossing Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei to the side. And we find out an actually kind of a sensible backstory for this character who dirties everything around them, which is that in order to stem the flow of her little sister's insanity when it comes to cleaning things, she went ahead and made herself the dirtiest. Okay, cool. In order to help her clean. Cool. There's also some Savisu in this episode, with the give you a peek, and then Chiri coming in for the murder, death, kill. Lots of murder, death, kill. Wonderful. All the background gags that we would expect are present, and all sorts of other stuff is present too. Pretty solid, pretty goofy episode. Good. No drawing song at the end. Instead, we get this strange, almost old film style play. I believe it's meant to be Kumeta voicing this. I think it's the same voice actor that they use for him, and then it's all being placed on in a Casablanca style. Like, this scene is the one, once we see when the background is gone, is the scene from Casablanca, but it's putting Kumeta, and I assume that's meant to be Kafka, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we've even got Casablanca up there in Morocco. Cool. So yeah, that's Casablanca. That's, I don't know if it's Range Murata or Range Murata. I don't know if he has an English way of saying the name, or if it's more Japanese. Ge, because there would be no J or J. In any case, so we had demonstrations that fall apart or waver in their ideals, and then sort of bandwagoning on things that you think are supposed to be funny, and so you feel the need to laugh. And then Chiri has a family, or at least a sister, and she's pretty cool. Cool. I hope she shows up in the next episode, but I don't know. Let's find out. So let's just jump straight into the next one. Sure? Sure. Cool. By the way, sorry about the general light in the room. I'm still figuring things out. It's also getting to the point where the sun is in a point in the sky where it's kind of beaming through the window. So I'm going to take a quick break and maybe try to fix that, and also do a syncy thing, and then we will come back in just a moment for episode 2 of Bangaichi. So hope to see you there. Peace. Alrighty, welcome back. I futzed with the light a little bit. I'm not sure how much it'll help, but I might just go and do what I did in my previous room, which was I just got a blackout curtain and covered the window so that I could actually control the lighting in the space. But we'll see if it actually becomes an issue. I don't know if it will be. In any case, I've got episode 2 of Bangaichi up and ready to go. This one's got 2 minutes of extra content on it compared to the last one. It's a full 27 minutes and something seconds long, so cool. Let's just watch it. Beep beep timer. Saito-san. Oh, this is completely different. What the fuck? We're using elements like the Whoa. What did that say on Kafka's face? It was something I, something you, but I don't know if it was hate or love or what. Again, she's not there. Is this the full version? They're all Kafka? It's just Kafka. No Man's Land. Oh, Jesus, Maria. Wow. This is the best. I mean, the Goku OPs were amazing, but this is amazing. Same train? Unknown. Whoa. I really like that a lot. Oh, we're stuck in a mall and it's zombies. Dope. I didn't know that I wanted a something correct merchandise buy again on BD. Okay. Shaun of the Dead. Great movie. Hi, Kafka. We've got background subs, so that's nice. Clear. Where are we going with this? The noises coming from next door are always Resident Evil. Yeah, what the fuck? Super off-brand. Mumble mumble? Ah. Like... Shaun of the Dead. Mm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. What about anime? Oh boy. Yeah. Hikomori, are you nude? Oh. Uh-oh. Roleplay to spice up a relationship a little bit. Yup. Edit. Check this. You heartless bastard. Chie and a Serafuku. Oh, those are yours? As any hot-blooded man would. You shut your mouth, Kafka. Oh boy. Uh-oh. You couldn't for a long time, bud. Yes, they will. Yeah, buddy. Nobody can tell. New covers? Oh, geez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zabieru? Was that a Carrie reference? No, not quite. It's not the same. Oh. So this is how we got here. Oh, you were there? Oh no. Hmm. I saw Lucky Star in there. I'm gonna frame by frame that. Hmm. Oh, hey, buddy. But, oh. Oh. True. Ah. The foundation is rotten. Don't revive Zetsubou Sensei. Robinson Kuru Sensei. Hmm. Something redubbing, push something back. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's Banyo. Okay. Italia? It's Teyuna. Oh boy. Hmm. Hi, Kaede. Kitten, but it's a dog. Hmm. Yay, she's back. What? What? Hmm. We're jumping around a lot. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, there we go. This is a new track, and I like it. Wonder if this is a specific reference. Okay, my Dax. Hmm. Probably. Never mind. Okay. Murder them all. Murder them all. Hmm. Oh, we're back to the sunset. Hmm. Are they the hostesses? Oh, hi. They are. Gather the team. All right. Next bit, I guess. Right on time. Huh? Oh. She was changing right at midnight. Hmm. A world of words. Hmm. Hmm. Very true. I mean, that one's just pretty on the nose. How will you do that? Somehow that hurts more. Yeah. True. What? She sure does. There we go. Queen of subtitles. Oh. Hmm. That's a really cool character acting cut. And you obscure the meaning by doing so. I hate you. Yep. Kajiura speak? Hmm. Just soften it up. Yeah. Well, thank goodness Kafka's here. Hmm. It's just the right word. Why didn't they just translate that as elegant? Weird. Uh-oh. No, please continue. Continue more. Moto. Oh, hi, Kaede. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. 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 You would think so. You made a great stepping stone. Ooh. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Okay. Hey, I'm not displeased. I like this song. Alright, what's next? Ah. Listen well. Ow. That's unique. I assume because it's the last one that it's Kumeta's. Yeah, it is. Okay. This was a really fun one. A really crazy one. Stuff like we have a segment that ends with a to be continued, but it won't be. That's kind of sad. I guess it kind of is, right? Once we get some other stuff, lots of bikini scenes. All of them are pretty fucking hot. Nice. Thanks, Shaft. Appreciate that. The softening things bit, and then Chitty going off and hardening things, making them even sharper, was pretty great, and the double subs were fantastic. I would say, quite a bit of fun. But I think the standout for this episode as a whole is the full extended and completely redone OP, which is, as they sometimes are, both wonderful and horrifying. This black mass representing, I guess, hair doing the whole the headbang thing, fantastic. For saying Shaft can't be helped, thank you. Saying I stopped on it while channel surfing, thank you. Season 1 was better, thank you. Oh Jesus. For saying where's S4, thank you. 10 years later, yikes. So there are a bunch of elements of the old OP here, like this scene, and then there are other new, very strange things, like a classic Nintendo controller. I assume is it Nintendo, or is that the Atari one that's similar? Playing Kaede's pussy essentially, and then beams. Yeah, beams. We got the mascot dropping out of the sky. and beams and cheerleader beams, and these, which are twitchy in a really horrifying way that's just like just awful, and I love it. And then some differences. So when this opens up, it's Kometa's face, Midax, and eye, and then all of the Kafkas, all of the characters, all of the different Seidafuku. This is just mind-boggling. I really enjoy the second verse. It's super nice. And then we get individual manga panels being placed over their faces. That's freaking cool. How do you even come up with this shit? And then the almost vandalized fine art with them being put into Seidafuku, Adam and God, Jesus on the cross. Oop. Weird. The whole school collapsing, razor wire, barbed wire, Kafka with one eye going all purple, and then what's his face from the Christmas bit. What the hell? And then this whole sequence of them spinning is really good, and in 24, so that's cool. Super smooth. And then elements of the previous ones thrown in for funsies, I guess. But then we go into verse 2 and insanity. Whole bunch of Kafkas, all in different outfits, different colors. Preface, 2008 summary. Second season. Is this all of the things that they've made of it? Yeah, and then all the other OPs are showing in the TVs down there. That's so cool. And then the apple-headed girls who end up doing the headbang thing themselves, and it's freaking awesome. Oh, wow. But also twitchy and weird and horrifying. Giant kaiju girls. This might take the spot for my favorite OP. I don't know, man. And the flying train, which we find out is headed directly for Sensei's head. Boom. Wow. Beautiful and fucking cool. This intro sequence, which is in that sort of same Hellboy-esque art style that we got in that one ED for a while. Going straight into it. Now what's this? Concert, merchandise, OAD, and again on Blu-ray. Okay. General Virus and the Three Doctor Brothers. The whole AED revive things that should remain dead bit was pretty good. I thought there would be a bit more on the noseness about it, and serialization or continuing manga or anime that shouldn't be kept up. I guess it does once we get to the zombie segment and he gets bitten, and then he becomes the never-ending serialization. And then gives it to the zombie readers who will never stop reading. Something that happens pretty often in this industry, honestly. And then this entire change of scenery as we move over here. It's pretty cool. So what does all this say? Missed ADR, recutting, redubbing, pushback release date, pushback streaming, pushback release date again. Okay. Casting got away. And we get some fantastic fan service and people being swept away by the tide of others or by the tide of feeling the mood. Pretty great. Pretty great bit all around. Now there were a whole bunch of cards, and then we jump between there and here over and over and over before we move into this entirely different, very moody, sort of somber gathering the team segment, and then we move into the disguising things or re-editing them sequence. What does it say? Incompatible musical styles. Records didn't sell. We're splitting up the band. Got it. The DVDs are selling decently enough. Sales are lower than last season. It'll get even worse. There's no way anyone will fund another season. Rhetorical trick used to change the impression. Yep. Got it. Okay. Put them in a softer way. Panties, comics nerd, wetback. Oof. Ayanami, normal, over curious. Yeah, alright. War on Terror, as character, all that kind of stuff. And then there were a whole bunch of cards throughout, and I tried to get timestamps for most of them. So there was one at 8:59. I guess these are called Zetsubou rants. I should try and keep that in mind. Not that it matters, since this is probably the last episode that we'll get. And boom. Okay. Hosting Olympics. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't get it. That's okay. And then there was a really fast timeline at 9:20 that 10:20 that I think was, yeah, there it is. Live action Yamato movie. America's unemployment rate reaches 28%. Obama's approval ratings drop. Abnormal weather. All kinds of things. Doubts. Taiwan and Japan. World War III breaks out in 2012. Yikes. Lucky Star 2 is broadcast. No, please no. Lucky Star 3 is broadcast. Oh no, please no. Okay, so it's a future timeline of horrifying things, like a second Lucky Star. This was, as an episode, very, very self-deprecating for Kumeta. I don't know how much of that is Shaft adding things and how much of it is Kumeta shitting on himself, because both happen all the time. But, yeah. So, No Man's Land, Net Radio, Shaft, Anime Season 1, theme song, all of it built on what he's calling a shoddy foundation, the original work. But look how great these upper stories are. This is quite an interesting image to me. To view this franchise that he's created as something built on a shaky foundation of himself. Kumeta strikes me as a fantastically talented individual who does not believe in themselves at all. It's sad. That's part of why this show is a comedy on its surface, but at the same time it's almost like a stream of consciousness. This is the way that I see the world, and it's odd and twisted and weird, and it actually makes him, the author, Kumeta, fall into despair all the time. I don't know how he could write something like this without that. But he also has written a character in Kafka as someone who always is able to see the bright side of the things. It seems as though it's not just something that he writes because he is a writer, but also, and I think this is true of many writers, something that he writes because he's trying to express and actually work out for himself the arguments in his own mind about the meaning of life and the reasons to go on doing it. Kafka is that still small voice, or one of them. He's created this cast of characters that embodies parts of himself and put them into these wonderful designs and art that he's able to create. It's very strange, but it strains him, and that much is clear. I mean, we've seen it many times, but it really hit in the very last segment that we had, where he's just hikikomoriing it, and everything is just assaulting him from the outside. Keep it going, come check this, come check this. If you've ever fallen prey to depression or anxiety, then you know this feel, and I know this feel. It is not a good feeling to worry without cause about walking out and checking the mailbox because something terrifying might be in there, or just something that demands your attention. And yet to sit there and worry about it and actually spend time worrying about something, it's horrible. It's horrible. Anxiety can do terrible things to people. It's done terrible things to me. Anyway, interesting episode. There were a couple of other cards. There's one at 1617 that I wanted to check out again. least that's what I wrote down. Oh. Pulling a book cart into a fashionable cafe and spreading out dojin. Attending summer and winter festivals with a baby stroller, wearing panniers. What's a pannier? Pannier? I don't know. Oh, a basket. Like the ones you would put on a bicycle. On a full train. Oh, so you take up more space. Buying, what is a Reinzel? It doesn't really come up. Don't know. Going to the bar, drinking nothing but eating all the snacks. Oh ho 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 ho. The free peanuts. Okay, cool. 1840 is the next one that I wrote down. Oh, I think we already looked at that one. Yeah, it's the double speak one. Okay, and then 2235. Waiting. Okay, yeah. The real fight begins now. Doggy bag. Differences in artistic opinion. Repertory. Like, not repertoire? Repertory. Performance of various plays, operas, or ballets by a company at regular short intervals. Oh, so a repertory actor. And it is also another word for repertoire, a stock of plays, dances, or pieces that a company or performer knows. ED to AG, I don't actually know what that one is. Assisted living, ticket home. Chat lady to feature, yikes. Resignation for personal reasons. Oops marriage. Golden leaves. Pantsless. Zetsubou. Okay. Cool. Let's take a glance at the rewatch thread and see if there's anything interesting there. See if we can confirm whether it was Kumeta who did the end card. It's not. Okay, I was wrong. It's usually, for the last one, it's usually Kumeta, so I guessed that that was just a unique style by him. And I was completely wrong. It is Keiko Nishi, who has published a shitload of manga. Like a shitload, and none of them have ever been turned into anime. Wow. But that's very much her style. My bad for getting it completely wrong. She draws a lot of shonen ai, it seems. So that makes sense why he looks like a very shonen-eyed up character. I don't know why I would think that that was Kumeta. It's just because that the last one has usually been Kumeta, but his art is usually so recognizable that that just makes me feel like an idiot. Ponyo DVD is a reference to the Miyazaki movie. Yet another reference to Kenjiro Hata, who used to be Kumeta's assistant. That guy who says, "Thanks a ton, Teach, you made a great stepping stone." That's him, with hanging out with all the girls and stuff. Yeah, so there's some bad blood there. About the missile that was sold, or to keep the dictator alive. North Korea's wave of missile launching during a possible leadership succession crisis after Kim Jong-il's stroke. Yeah, okay. Stimulation of the Japanese economy with the tolls. The roads are... Okay, so high-tech highway network was built by taking on a massive amount of debt. And in order to pay off the debt, every expressway is a toll road. The roads are very expensive to use. A single trip, about 300 kilometers, takes about 7,200 yen, or 72-ish dollars. I think that changes in the exchange rate now. How much is that now? 7,200 yen. $65? It's still pretty close. So in 2009, Asotaro, the prime minister, introduced a plan to lower the tolls to 1,000 yen on weekends and holidays in order to spur the Japanese economy. Okay, gotcha. The book that's being read, Bochan, is probably one of the most influential novels in Japan. They gave it a cover more like a light novel or a manga in order to appeal to more young people. Got it. The spoiled sashimi thing, changing the label. The chain store Akafufu was caught changing the labels on some of the food that had gone past expiration date and putting it back on the shelves. Yikes. Perry on the tombstone. That's Commodore Perry. Oh. And Zabieru is Francis Xavier, the person who brought the Catholic Church to Japan. Gotcha. The shoulder pad suit zombie, the reason his jawline looks so weird is because he's a Michael Jackson reference. That actually makes a lot of sense. Harumi is reading a Hitalia Dojin. We caught that one. Yeah, okay. So, being swept away with the mood, the reviving things that shouldn't be revived, and doublespeak. These were all pretty awesome. I really like these bits. I think this was a really solid episode, and the full length OP with completely revamped visuals was a wonderful way to start this off, and the whole thing was pretty darn good. All in all, these two OVA episodes are pretty darn solid. I would say that if they were just considered part of the entire run of Zan, these would be some of the stronger episodes in Zan. Yeah, yeah. This has been a fun ride. It's definitely a weird one of those comedy mangas or comedy anime in this case that actually makes you think, not just about the topics being presented, which are interesting in their own way, but also about the nature of the industry and the nature of Kumeta as an artist. At least it makes me think about that. What does it make you think about? I'm curious to find out. Let me know in the comments. In any case, I've been Teeaboo, and it is finally actually time to say sayonara to Zetsubou Sensei. I think that we can say with relative certainty that given that there's been a decade between the last produced version of this series and now, and also I think that there was a third episode of the OVA that was slated for release in 2012 and just never was released. It just never was made. I don't think there's going to be more Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei in our future, at least not in the anime format. If you're interested in seeing me read the manga, I'll consider it. Manga readings are hard to fit into my normal schedule, but I've been told that there's lots to find out near the end of the manga, and that I should probably check it out. I might do that just on my own, or I might consider doing some kind of a reaction to it, but I don't know if this would be a very fun manga to react to. It's weird and difficult to parse in any format, so we'll see. In any case, I've been Teeaboo. This has been Zan Sayonara, blah, 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 blah. This has been Zan Sayonara Zetsubou Sensei Bangaichi. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we are probably going to still be polling for a new show to watch on Tuesdays. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and thanks for coming along for the ride. It's been pretty nuts, and I've had a lot of fun with this, so thanks for making me watch this show. It's been a good time. Anyway, peace.